What's going on, everybody? This is Coach Reg, aka Mr. Intensity, and my job is to invoke thought and help awaken the world's consciousness one person at a time. Hopefully that person is you. Can you tell I'm a little excited right now? Can you tell I'm a little happy? My subscribers are picking up. I'm loving you're listening, and you got questions. I got answers for you. Now, I'm about to go into everything that I didn't talk about before about Black Seed and other things. I've been seeing a ton of questions. I got a ton of answers. I got proven facts for all you people who are skeptical and don't want to do research. You want to let me do the research and do the proven facts, that's fine. This is what I do anyway. I'm happy to do it. I love doing research on things. I love finding out new. I love to invoke thoughts. I love to help make people healthy. This is what I do. So, if you can tell, if you ever do a phone consultation with me, I'm really enthusiastic about everything that I do. You know how when you're a kid, your parent always says you exaggerate, but now you're an adult and you're enthusiasm? You just couldn't hold it in as a kid. You were always great, okay? You were always great, so don't let them tell you exaggerate. Use that for your advantage, for somewhere in your life, okay? You exaggerate for a reason. I always exaggerate for a reason, and this exaggeration is getting me you, letting me help you out. I'm here for you. First things first, black seed oil. Now, being right now that I'm a black seed guy, I have a lot of answers for you. Now, my black seed oil videos are probably the reason why you got to this page. Now, I'm not just a black seed guy. I'm a nutritionist, I'm a personal trainer, and I will get into how I can help you on that side of things. But let's talk about the black seed, because this is why you're here right now in this video if you saw the thumbnail. Okay, here's the thing. Now, first question. I have about 19 questions, so sit back, strap yourself in, because this video is going to be a little lengthy, but I'm going to answer all your questions. If you want to fast forward, do what you got to do. But if you have any questions after this, I'll be surprised. But, I mean, you can still ask them. Doesn't matter to me. I answer them. As you see, I get back to you right away. The notification comes right to my phone, right in my pocket. I have it on my hip at all times. I get right back to you. I'm not sure many other YouTubers do that. From what I used to experience, I used to always ask people questions and never got back to me. That's one thing I didn't like, so I like to get back to people. Now, if I have millions of people hitting me up, obviously I can't get back to everybody at that point. But right now, until we get to that point, use me up if you can. Now, question number one. What to look for when buying black seed oil? Now, I'm going to be reading what I wrote because I couldn't memorize everything. Sorry, I'm just not that good yet, but one day I will be. Work with me. Now, you want to look for organic. Pure pressed without chemical extraction, contains no additives or diluting oils. Protected from rancidity by high quality light and air protective glass. Now, anyone who is pregnant should consult a doctor, because I have heard some things. Some people say it induces labor or anything like that, or has any medical conditions, should contact the doctor. I'm not sure with the medical conditions how much you're going to contact the doctor. Some people said about low blood pressure, things of that nature. All I know is black seed. I'll get into that. So you should be able to have, have your questions answered if you do have medical, things going on in your body. Now, do you have a few different kinds of seeds? You have turkey, Egyptian, Hindi, mountain rose, Indus black seeds. I've heard that Indian has the lowest success rate, being their smallest seed. Let's talk about what kind of black seed I have. Okay, now this is black seed oil from Alive Herbals. It's Kanoji, Nigella, or black cumin, organic, cold pressed, solvent free. Let me see. It says ingredients: 100% organic. We want to look for that. Black seed oil. Obviously, we want to look for that. Known as Nigella seed oil, black seed oil, kalungi oil. Sorry, my pronunciation stink, so don't be, be patient with that. I'm not a doctor. Fennel flower, black caraway, black cumin, and Kalajera. Okay, certified organic by Quality Assurance International. Distributed by Alive Herbals, 21 First Ave, New York. Okay, now, what I had before, it was called pure black seed oil. They always said you want to look for Nigella sativa, sativa, Let's see. Does it have any ingredients in this one? This one didn't have so many ingredients. It says, organic Nigella sativa cold pressed virgin oil. That's it. Now, I noticed with this one, this was a little bit smoother. This ish here burns my throat. It gave my son a stomach ache, so I'm not giving him this anymore. It also says potent anti-inflammatory. This is very potent. This is probably one of the most potent ones that I have because it really, I can feel it. I can feel it. So this really, really helps out. So that's what I have. Now let's talk about this. Now, what kind of black seed do I take where I get it? That's another one. I already went over that. That's where I get it from Amazon. What kind of black seeds? Here's the thing, right? Now, you have black seed or cumin, they say. Haba, baraka are all cures. Now, they're very quick. They're talking about the actual seed itself, like the actual seed. That's the most potent kind, they say, the seeds. That's, if you have cancer or something like that, I'm going to give you directions if you want to go ahead and get the seed. Now, if you buy the seed, it says if you buy the seed that has already been processed, then no need to heat. But if you buy the original seeds, they are hot to the taste. Put a large frying pan on very low heat and stir frequently. It says keep tasting to see if you're getting a bland taste. When you're finally ready, and be careful not to burn the seeds in a blender, blend to a fine powder. Now take the powder and put it in vegetarian caps or mix 1 tea of powder with 1 tea of honey or just take. Okay, so you're talking about putting it in vegetarian capsules and then mix with 1 tea of powder and 1 tea of honey and just take it. You know, the correct way and prophetic way to eat black seeds is to put 1 tea of black seed ground in the right palm and add a tea of raw honey and mix with your finger. Lick it with your tongue. Do it twice a day. Most people want a quickie, so take a jar and fill it up halfway with the ground black seeds and add to the rest in honey and mix. Take 2 teaspoons in the morning and 2 in the evening. Now it says if you have cancer, you must take a great deal more. Now with this, you want to consult a herbalist or a holistic doctor because they probably know exactly the ratio you should take if you're doing the seeds. Now, people say maybe the oil doesn't help you out with cancer because it's only a small fraction of what you need if you have cancer. You probably need the oil to really attack your body if you have cancer, so you're probably going to need the seeds. Okay? Now, they say the prophetic way to take the seeds is not the oils. I must emphasize to that point. But as thousands, speak of the benefits of oils, I choose the raw seeds alone and process them myself, as then I know exactly what I have. So he's saying that he doesn't, obviously you shouldn't trust everybody, but the way I look them up is I look the reviews up. I check the reviews on everything that I buy, and I look at hundreds of reviews. I mean, if hundreds of people have said it was a good product, well then it's credible and it says it's a good product. Amazon's not going to put, this crap on their site if it's really garbage, alright? So, for me, I'm going to keep on taking the, oil. I don't have nothing seriously wrong with me. I'm fairly healthy. But for anybody who has cancer, you might want to look into getting the seeds. Now, he says he's sorry, but there's many liars out there. Who knows what's in the oils? He's right. Who knows what's in the oils? Now, the correct dosage for black seed is 1 teaspoon of seeds twice a day, mixed with honey twice a day, with 2 teaspoons. The oil is 1 tea a day, an hour before a mixed meal with honey or juice. Now, they say never buy from a site which states it's a black caraway, which I have posted a thread, yada yada yada. Okay. Now, you want to always look for the original. Has it the Nigella sativa? Now, this says right here, Nigella. Can you see it? Nigella sativa. Okay. This here says Nigella. It says a bunch of things in it. Okay. It says I can't really pronounce it, but Nigella and black cumin. And right around here, it always wants to look for organic, but either people lie sometimes about organic too. But this is really blurry. But you know what it says. I read it earlier. Okay. Now, I hope that helps you out with choosing black seed or what kind of black tea to take it in. Now, the reason why I don't take it in the capsule or pill form is because the reason why I don't use the capsule form is because it's made from animal bone. Capsules are made from animal bone. That's where capsules come from. And because I'm a vegetarian, I don't eat any animal products. And animal bone is obviously not good for me because I'm vegetarian. So if you don't want to take if you want to take the capsules and you're worried about the capsules, well, it's made from animal bone. So just be aware of that. Another one is how the black seed tastes and what form do I take it in. Well, this one here tastes bad, but it wasn't so bad. This one here is tough to take. It's like, it's very, very, very bitter and it's very, very strong. That's how I know it's really strong. Now, they say what brand of the black seed is better. Now, I hear that the one from Turkey is good, but I hear it has to be true Egyptian. So you want to look for the Egyptian label, like Egyptian black seed. I hear that's the best brand of black seed to get. So if you're looking for black seed, look for Egyptian. Because I hear Egyptian is probably one of the best and most potent. But here's the thing. You got to try, because if you had like this first and you kept on taking this, you don't even know what else is out there. So I could have kept on taking this and didn't even realize the other one was even more potent. This one here is real potent, like really, really strong and potent. So you want to try different brands of black seed just to find out for yourself if you want to, do that. Another one, is it good for kids to take? Now, I have mixed feelings on this, because when I gave it to the new one, I gave it to my older son, he was fine. He went to the bathroom right away, obviously, because it flushed him right back out because he hadn't taken it for almost a week. For my youngest son, it made his stomach hurt. He wasn't feeling the greatest, because I guess for his young stomach, he really wasn't ready for black seed just yet. So what I come to the conclusion is I'm going to stop giving them both black seed altogether and just keep the kids healthy. Really, my personal opinion on it is, I wanted to see if it would really work to stop the asthma. But they really don't have that right now in the wintertime. They don't really get it. And when I stopped them from dairy, they really haven't had asthma. Like, they're star football players, so they really don't really have asthma problems. I really kind of worked them out, just kind of get the asthma out their system. And when I stopped dairy, it was probably better that would stop the asthma right off the rip. But I still gave them black seed just to see what happened. I knew it wasn't that bad. I researched this other one, but this here is pretty tough, so I'm going to stop giving them black seed in general. If the kid is like really young, I suggest you don't give the kid black seed. My sons, they're 6 and 9, so, and I mean, obviously, if they're getting, here's my take on it. People say it's not safe to give your kids black seed. No, it's a dosage that you probably give your kids, and if I give the kids the same dosage they recommend for an adult, obviously it's going to make his stomach hurt. So if you give the kid a lower dosage, it probably will make the stomach hurt, but it depends on the potency of the black seed. Now, the whole thing on giving your kids natural remedies, is nothing wrong with giving natural remedies, because here's the thing. The immunizations that you give your kids, that's filled with poison and arsenic. You might not have known that, but I'm going to make a video about that soon. But the immunizations that people give kids, in the doctor's office, that they make them take, unless they can't go to school, is filled with stuff that really, really, really hurts and damages the kids. That gives the kids a lot of what they have today. These colds, these flu shots, it's all poison they're putting into your kids. So I figure, if they put poison into my kids, let me go ahead and, find some holistic way to give to my kids to counteract the poison that you're giving to my kids. This is why I give my kids black seed, because I've done research and I know what kind of poison is going into my children that I cannot help. Until I can afford to pull my kids out of school and put them into a worldly school, a school that allows them to be free to not give them stuff like that, then I am at the mercy of the government. They give my kids a lot of poison and arsenic and stuff in the immunizations. This is just my take on it. Now, this one, what happened with my toenail? How come I stopped talking about that? Well, what happened with my toenail, first things first, I'm not posting a picture of my toenail. I'm not putting my dogs on YouTube. I'm not doing it. I don't care. You gotta take my word for it. It's almost gone. It's like a little dot left and it's darn gone. Now, I've been battling this toenail issue for as long as I can remember, because I played basketball and I've always been athletic and moved around, and I've always had like a little bit of fungus with my 2 big toenails, and like what I do is like half of the toenail is dead. So back in the day, I used to like cut half of the toenail off and leave like the nail bed exposed, and it just grew back and the fungus came right back, which means I realized that the fungus wasn't in the toenail, it was in my blood, something around that particular area. Black seed somehow got into my system and cleaned it right out within a couple weeks. So if I'm battling something for a couple years and I have this for a couple weeks and it got rid of it, then we got something good going on here. But I'm going to get into why black seed is actually so good and what's going on, and the research done behind why black seed is really, really good and what it's really doing inside your body. Now, they say is black seed a laxative. No, it's not a laxative. It just cleans the crap out of you. It just literally, no pun intended, it cleans the crap out of you. A laxative just flushes you out real quick. Black seed really gets the stuff that the laxative probably cannot get. Because of what I've taken a laxative, I've had a colonic before, colon cleanse, and it doesn't smell like that when I'm doing a laxative. With black seed, it was getting stuff that was like years prior that when I ate bad, like all the GMOs and McDonald's and stuff and junk, it seemed to be getting this stuff that has been sitting in my system for a long time. So it's not a laxative, but it depends how bad you eat, you will be getting flushed out. Now, I don't know how fast for you, but for me, it worked pretty fast. Now, next question. Does it help with girth, they say? Okay, this is something I have heard, I've read. They say if you apply black seed to yourself as a man, you apply it to yourself all around the circumference, and I think in a couple of months it does improve girth. I heard it. I'm not doing it because I will kill my girl. I would kill my fiance if I did that. So I'm good where I'm at. I'm straight. She would agree. But for you fellas who need more girth, for the female, you might want to go ahead and experiment with some black seed. It ain't gonna hurt you. It's probably gonna help you. But everything I've heard about black seed, it does help with girth. Okay. Now, why? Okay, here's another thing that has nothing to do with black seed. Why do I cut the lemons out before I put them in my water? I don't have them in this water because this water, I just didn't feel like it. I usually do it when I put it in bottled water, which I'm not drinking no more. Okay, I went to 5 Below and got me one of those, not no plastic ones, those metal bottles, metal containers. I do it in those, but when I'm home, my water's already alkaline, so I'll just drink it like that. But pretty much why I cut the lemons out, because on the outside of the lemon, they have pesticides in the lemon, or outside lemon. Like when they pick them from where they pick them, they get pesticides all over them. And sometimes when people are handling them, they put them in a bag, their hands, and the germs are all over the lemon. So I just cut the lemon open, put the guts out of them, and put them into my water. Shake it up a little bit, and get the lemon really in there. And it holds on to the taste a lot too, and it tastes good. So if you don't like drinking water, you can do that. Cut the guts out of lemon, just pop them in your water. Just make sure you don't do it for more than a day, because after a couple of days it will taste like it's rotten, because it's obviously a fruit and it does rot. So it rots a little bit because it's fruit. Here's the thing, okay? I'm gonna skip a little question. I'm gonna skip a couple questions, but why is black seed so good? I'm gonna read this verbatim, word for word. Nigella sativa to multi-drug resistant bacteria. Okay, this is a big deal because the so-called superbugs that are becoming a significant public health risk. According to the National Institute of Health, strains of bacteria and viruses that are microbial resistant are becoming virtually impossible to treat, including HIV, tuberculosis, influenza, gonorrhea, candida, and malaria. Between 5 to 10% of all hospital patients develop an infection from superbugs. Okay? More than 90,000 of these patients die every year, up from 13,300 patient deaths in 1992. People infected with superbugs typically have longer hospital stays, require more complicated treatment, and don't recover as well. Now, a study conducted by Nehru Medical College, work with me, okay? Researchers set out to determine how potent black seed oil against some of these superbugs are paired to against. Oh, here's a big thing, okay? Paired against several antibiotics such as amoxicillin, gatilflaxin, tetracycline, according to the study. Okay, it tested black seed oil against the things that the doctor gives you. Okay, I'm really excited about this because when I heard this, I was like, yes, this is why it works. Now, out of 144 strains tested, most of which are resistant to a number of antibiotics, 97 were inhibited by black seed oil cumin. Next to, I'm going to do a video about oregano oil too, but next to the oil of oregano, a few things on the planet can boost this type of potency to microbes. Okay? The study uncovered that it was especially effective against the multi-drug resistant strains of, I can't even pronounce these words, I'm not even going to make myself like a fool doing it, but the two resistant strains. The key to understanding why black seed oils benefits to the body in this way is because it is number 3 key natural chemicals, okay? Timuquine and try something, okay? I'm sorry. Listen, I can't pronounce everything. I'm not a genius. All I do is I'm conscious. I'm not a genius, okay? I can't pronounce all these crazy looking words that these guys made up. All I know is it's great, all right? I'm telling you why. Now, that's why. Because this stuff is the truth. Okay, it has things in there that are better than the antibiotics. Okay, I'm going to break this down. It has things in there that are better than antibiotics they give you at the doctor's office. That's the thing. Okay? If you don't think that this stuff works, just go ahead and look it up. Check it out. Okay, the Creator, God, what you call God the Creator, has given you everything for this world. Anything that happens to you, it gives you everything for this world. Okay? I understand you have been built dependent on a doctor. I understand it. But open your mind to see that there's other things in this world that can possibly help you out. Okay? I'm sorry I lost my train of thought, but the reason why, God has put everything here for you because He knows that there's things that's going to attack you. So if you open your mind to herbal things and holistic treatment, you will find a better solution to any problem that man creates. Because man is not as great as the person, or not person, but the entity or this or whatever. I don't even have the answers of the Creator. I don't know what the Creator is. I don't know. I can't even fathom the greatness. Okay. But all I know is man can't match the greatness. Man can't even come a speckle of a grain to that intelligence that has created him. So when man tries to create things that help you, he doesn't know the half of what can really help you. He only knows that when you're sick, he makes money. When you're not well, he gets rich. When you eat food that he puts drugs in, you get sick and you're going to need him. And they make doctors specialized in medications that they created to give you, but won't truly help you. So that's that boiled down to ridiculous. Now, somebody also says, does it help with the flu? It helps with preventing the flu. If you have the flu, try it. Let me know in a couple days, see how it works. But I haven't had the flu in like maybe 7 years, so I don't know if it helps with the flu. If I ever do get sick again, I'll let you know, or if my child gets sick, I'll let you know. But otherwise, try it. Let me know what happens. But it's a preventative drug, and it's like antibiotics. So if you have the flu and they prescribe antibiotics, try some black seed first. You got nothing to lose. Maybe flu for one more day if it doesn't work. I mean, try it out. Like I say, take antibiotics for 7 days, take black seed for 2 months, and get back to me and let me know how your quality of life has changed. Last but not least, my nutritional advice for people. Now, if you want to get a trainer or you want nutritional information, email me at intensityfitness@outlook.com or intensity1010@gmail.com. I give phone consultations. I have developed a program. I created a program about 2 years ago. It's called the Transcendence Program. All right? And it pretty much helps you. It breaks down everything to the ridiculous. Okay? I have cut the price significantly to help you out. If you're interested, if you have fat, if you want to get coaching, we can talk about it over a phone consultation. I don't really like to give information and prices too much on YouTube. Just hit me up and we'll talk about it. All right, I can help you. I can help you out pretty much for anything for your health goals. Whatever I can't help you out with, I'll refer you to somebody else, or what I'll do is I'll find a solution for you. But guaranteed, I have never found somebody I couldn't help, and I've helped a lot of people. So besides that, anybody have any other questions? I'm here for you. Ask questions. The videos are picking up. Like, subscribe, go into my description. Besides that, everybody have a great day. Listen, my name is Coach Reg. My job is to invoke thought And I love to invoke thought and be conscious. If you think that you were born fat and you're supposed to be fat, I have never seen a big boned skeleton. Alright? Unless you're a Nephilim. You know, a Nephilim is one of those giant bones and skeletons they found of humans. They're giants, yes. Giants did walk the earth once upon a time. Yes, giants, yes. They're called Nephilim, alright? And that's the only time a big bone I've seen. And they're bigger than Shaq. They make Shaq like a puppy, alright? Once you understand this world is much bigger and much more than you ever thought in your life, that you were conditioned to think, then you will understand how to truly change the situation in your life. If you understand this, you will understand that there's endless possibilities to your health, there's endless possibilities to your life, and there's endless possibilities to your potential. Once you understand this, you will understand that you can do anything that you ever thought you ever couldn't do. You research everything, you find out everything, and you will find endless things that's going on in this world. Open your eyes, people, and wake up. My name is Coach Reg. My job is to invoke thought and help awaken the world's consciousness one person at a time. Hopefully that person is you.